it's Sweetie Pie and welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time you and I have met, hi, my name is Melissa, aka Sweetie Pie. This is my channel and I do all kinds of reviews and, you know, just a ton of makeup. I really want to do some more like get ready with me's, so like this video if you think that's a good idea. Yeah, and oh, you know what? I want to get some soft boxes. I've always filmed in natural lighting, and as much as I like that, I don't know, I would really kind of like to experiment a little bit with the lighting in here and whatnot. But anyway, that is for another day. Today we are talking about the Anastasia Norvina palette. And I'm going to show you guys swatches. I'm going to show you guys a look. Then, oh goodness, I'm going to only have like 2 more eyeshadow palettes. I'm going to go on a little bit of a hiatus with the intense purchasing right now. I've been doing a ton of reviews and I want to just reel it back again and, you know, enjoy the things that I have. So if you guys are interested in, you know, seeing swatches and a look I've done, and, you know, of course, go check out my Instagram because I do a look of the day every single day. And usually the products that I'm using are the ones that I'm going to be reviewing for the next week. So yeah, make sure that you go do that. It's in the description. And I think that is all I have to say. Alright, okay, let's get into this review. Alright guys, so the Norvina palette. Let's get into this palette. I've been reviewing so many palettes in, like, I look at my channel and I'm like, wow, I look at a lot of eyeshadows. And I think that, you know, there is a difference in eyeshadow formulas for every brand, and some just click and some don't. And some are in between. So today we're going to look at this. We're going to swatch it. I'm going to show you the look I have on my eyes today. And I was really excited to actually do this look in particular because I like to try and experiment more with matte shadows. A lot of the time when I am doing looks, especially to go to work every day, it's not that I can't use color at work. I can do my makeup however the heck I want to. But a lot of the time I see myself doing the same look over and over. I will do, like, you know, some mattes in the crease. I will, you know, darken it a little bit maybe, and then throw a shimmer on the eyes, and then I'm kind of done. I didn't want to do that with this palette, so I really kind of tried to do looks that I have been wanting to do and really inspired me, but I thought maybe would take too long or whatever. I also did a really adorable cut crease look with this that I really, really loved. I have very hooded eyes. Let's just pin close. Like, when I'm straight on, let's not even, so my face is straight. There is very little lid there, and sometimes when I do looks, especially when I'm trying to do some kind of like cut crease look, I never bring it up high enough, and I'm really trying to experiment with that, but I will show you some pictures of that. Let's go into swatches right away because I know a lot of people, you know, want to see swatches. Then, you know, I will go into some information about this palette. I'm going to put timestamps down at the bottom to, you know, the information, the swatches, the look, and then my final thoughts. So make sure if you want to browse around, you can do that. And let's get into the swatch. swatches of the palette. Now let's get into some information. Most of my reviews go exactly the same way. Most of the time will put timestamps. Sometimes I will just start the video with the information, but let's go to the handy dandy notebook. This will actually be changing soon, and I'm just gonna jaunt over here. I have finally got to like one of the last pages in this book, and it is like banged up. I've never really, I've always been the type of person that loves new school supplies, like books and things that you can write in, but I've never been the person that had a whole ton to write about. I'm a house painter, you know, I just didn't have a whole ton to prepare for. And with YouTube, I feel like it has really made me like more prepared. I want to do research for you guys. I want to try and figure things out, you know, with palettes and ingredients and stuff like that. Now, Jen Loves Reviews is by far much more thorough than I think I could ever be. But I will link her channel down below because she is a huge inspiration for me. She's the reason why I, you know, try my best to use products thoroughly before I give my opinion, and, you know, go back and, you know, test products again and then tell you guys, hey, I like it now or I don't like it. There's been a lot of products in my, you know, time here on YouTube, my time here in life, that I liked later on that I didn't like, you know, the first time I used it. So anyway, let's get into, I feel like I am in like the babbling mood today because I've started this a few times. But yeah, okay, thank goodness it's right here. Da, 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 da. Okay, so the information that I have is, you know, same thing, price, all that good stuff. This was $55 Canadian, just like every other palette from, you know, Anastasia Beverly Hills. I have the Soft Glam, I have the Anastasia Modern Renaissance, and I have Subculture. This is the new baby, and it has 14 shades, exactly the same as their other palettes, and there is 0.71 grams in each. That's not a whole lot of product. And if you know about Anastasia's formula, it is a very kind of powdery formula. They have tons of pigment though. Like, I got this Love color today. Let's just kind of, I'm gonna get closer to the camera so you can see. But that Love color right there, I got that to be really dark on my eye today, and I was not expecting it to be able to get to that darkness. So you really do have to, one, be careful with how much pigment you're putting on your brush, and two, you know, just, yeah, actually, you know what, that is really the only thing about Anastasia shadows. And a lot of the time when I'm going through and I'm looking at, like, you know, the reviews on Sephora, a lot of people said, so what they were saying was that a lot of people were saying that they didn't stick to the eyes. Now, I would not, like, I don't have that problem with even the cheapest of eyeshadows most of the time, but there are some times where different shadows will need something different. Now, a lot of people like to put their eye primer on and then set it completely with powder, then go in with their eyeshadow. Sometimes that just doesn't work. Now, with Anastasia, what I usually do is, normally they have a base shade, and they do have a shade called Base in the Norvina palette, and what I will normally do is I will put on my Lemonade from Benefit or a concealer or whatever I'm using for that day, and I will, you know, really nicely pat that onto my eye. Then I will take their base shade, and all I will do is focus it on the top of my eye. I won't go so far into the crease that, you know, it's going to get to my lid, but I do kind of put a base there. Now, the rest of the lid I leave bare, so that some of the shadows, you know, if you're doing a shimmer or if you're doing like a really dark crease, they're going to stick more to there. Now, of course, you got to be careful with blending. Sometimes, you know, even the Anastasia shadows, which I think blend pretty darn well, even they can get very patchy if, you know, you have a bad separation. Anyways, I have hooded eyes, so a lot of the time you don't always get to see. And that's a really good thing to look at. And, you know, maybe I will pop in at the end of this video, you know, a few hours later and see if we have some like serious creasing, because I haven't really noticed any, but I have been holding this palette up for a month. But yes, I like this palette because it's like, it's poppy, like it's my kind of palette, but it's also super neutral. So, you know, I guess for the everyday person, this might be your, you know, your love palette. And obviously I love pinks and purples. Come on now. So it's beautiful. It really is. Now let's go into the look that I did today. I think I've done everything that, or said everything. These eyeshadows are from the USA, but the brush is made in the People's Republic of China. It's 18-month shelf life with your discrepancy, cruelty-free but not vegan. They do say there is carmine in some of these shades. Yeah. Oh, one more thing that I did want to mention is that some of these matte shades have a very, very light shimmer to them that I don't really see translated once it's really blended. Like even the base shade, I don't know if you would have seen it in the swatches or not. You very well may have. There is some like shine to it. Same with the purple and the pink. Also have like some shimmer, but like as I'm looking at my eye today, I can't really see a whole ton of shimmer, so I don't think like it's a huge problem. Now if you are a die-hard, like you think that because when you look on Sephora's website and you see this picture, you're gonna see like these look completely matte, but they're not. Now I'm not sure if they actually address it. I haven't even looked, to be perfectly honest, but I did see the pictures obviously when I purchased it. But yeah, I will put that in like right here. Anyway, let's go into the look that I created today. What I actually did was I took Soul, which is the purple, and I put it all over the lid. This is really pretty actually. Yeah, I'm actually really impressed by this look. It's not absolutely perfect, but I'm not a makeup artist. So yeah, let's get into that look and... look that I created today, I also paired it with, oh, I have the lip combo over here. I've been loving this lip combo. What I have here is the NYX lip liner in Nutmeg, and it's just a really like kind of warm lip liner. I was just looking for like a nude lip liner that wasn't too dark or too light. Then I got these lipsticks, and these are so beautiful. Oh, but of course, online sometimes, you know, lipstick shades can throw you off. And this one is in Sunday Fun Day. This is a really nude. Like, let's just swatch this. Even for me, that's a pretty nude. So I figured, you know what, I will put the lip liner on and I will see if I can get this to work, because I love these lipsticks. Those Too Faced peach lipsticks are so luxe. They're beautiful. Anyway, and then I actually topped it off with this Essence Hollow Woe Lip Shine. This one is in the color Unicorn Powder? Unicorn Powder. And this is so pretty. I am going to do a haul of a whole bunch of new Essence stuff that I've been playing with for so long now. I actually recorded a video, you know, doing an entire review, but it was a mess. Everything was all over the place. It took me so long to edit, and then at the end I was just like, you know what, I hate this video. So I'm going to film that over again this week. All of that stuff is still in stores right now at my shoppers, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, so that is my lip color. And as for this palette, I feel like this is the first video I filmed this weekend, and I feel like I've been like babbling a little bit. I am so sorry. But I feel like this palette, in terms, because I review a lot of palettes, eyes are my thing. Last week well, it'll probably be this week. This one will probably go up first, and then this one will come up second. But this is the Too Faced 20th Anniversary palette. I have been using this for about 2 weeks, 3 weeks now, and my uploads have been crazy on YouTube. I've had such a hard time uploading. Well, it finally has got back to normal, and anyway, I have definitely enjoyed this palette. It's very pretty, but I think I like the Anastasia one better. Like, if you were to ask me or choose the Anastasia one, because it has more mattes for one, but it's not even that. The shadows in the Anastasia were so beautiful, and I had some problems with not only the eyeshadows in this palette, but also like just kind of the palette itself and how much it was, and just kind of the quality and note to detail in this wasn't as beautiful as it looked when I first got it, kind of thing. But there are some really beautiful shadows in here. I did create some beautiful looks, but if you were to give me one or the other, I would definitely, I think, pick the Norvina palette. Now, there are some shades in here that I think, you know, didn't need to be in here. Volatile and Passion, I'm just, you know, I've got a ton of neutral shades. If there had been a dark purple in here that was a matte, like we have Drama, but like Passion, if it had been like a dark plummy matte, oh, that would have been amazing too. Like, oh my gosh, would that have been amazing. I'm not super keen on the like shimmeriness of these eyeshadows as well, like Base, Soul, and Love. I think that they could have been definitely like matter, and then they would have been even more pigmented, so that you could have done a soft look, or you could have done a really, really dramatic purple look. These colors will only take you so far. They are so pigmented, but they're only going to take you so far. Anyways, now Eccentric, I have always wondered and like tried to find a mustardy shade like Eccentric that actually shows up really mustardy, and I don't know. I'm gonna try another look at some point, maybe next week, where I use Eccentric over a white base, but I want to get that really like orangey brown mustardy color on my crease and just do it all over my lid and my crease and put like a shimmer in the corner. Oh my gosh, I wanted to do an eye like that for so long. And when I used this, I just found that it was more orange than that like mustardy shade that I was kind of looking for. I don't know. I just feel like it was more of a brown with a very slight orange. Like, that's just not what I was looking for. Doesn't matter. It is still a really nice performing shade. All of these perform exactly the same as their other palettes. The only palette that I ever thought was kind of really different was the Subculture palette. I think that people think that they're going to change their formulas drastically. Anastasia shadows have always been like powdery shadows, shadows that blend really well though. Like, I love their powdery shadows because they blend like a dream. And even if you are someone that, like me, sometimes has trouble with her hooded eyes, I've had really good luck with Anastasia shadows. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I didn't talk your ear off too much. Oh, please don't dislike because I talk too much. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I love you guys so, so, so much. We're almost getting to like 300 subscribers, and I'm getting kind of excited. I'm like, come on, guys, subscribe. Make me, you know, get to 300 at least. Oh, and the end of the year is coming so quick. I don't think I'm going to get to my 500 goal, but that's okay. I've only been doing this for like a year and a half full time now, and I'm really trying to get back on a uploading schedule that is good. I'm hoping in the next month to have a actual upload schedule so that you guys can tune in every day at kind of like the same time. Tell me if you enjoy that, comment down below. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. I hope you guys enjoy your Sephora VIB event. If you are, you know, gonna buy this palette, you will definitely, if you're Rouge, you'll get a 15% discount if you are VIB, and a 10% if you're just a Beauty Insider. Still money off of a $55 palette for Canadians, at least. If you're an American, I think it's $45. Anyway, talking too much. I love you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, night, evening, whatever. Mwah.